Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to MDLR Fishing. Today I'm going to show y'all how to make a simple Carolina rig for flounder fishing on the upcoming run. You can also use this for other fish that are down there near the bottom feeding for live bait, and we're going to use it for flounder on the upcoming run. So what we have is a 2/0 sized circle hook. We've got barrel swivels, that's a number 4, 0.8 millimeter sleeves, that's the aluminum type. We have some bobber stop beads, and we have 3/8 ounce egg sinkers to weigh our fish down. And I've got everything already laid out. The leader line that we're going to be using is the Big Game copolymer from Verivas. This is the 40-pound test, and I absolutely love this fishing line. Quick disclaimer, I am not affiliated or sponsored by Verivas, but they did send this leader line out to me and asked if I would try it out, and I am glad that I did, because I am going to make the switch from what I'm currently using. I've used various styles of leader line, and none of them compare, especially the one, my go-to line, used to be go-to line, no longer compares to this right here. It's very abrasion resistant, and it resists the haze that the salt water will tend to put on your leader lines, making it like a chalky looking color, and this stuff resists that. I have used the 300-pound test for big game like bull reds and black drum, and I'm already on 5 catches, and the leader line, I'm not going to say it's like new, but it has fared a lot better than the other leader lines that I've used. All right, so enough of that. What we're going to do is take a 2-foot segment, which I've already had pre-cut, and let's go over the reasoning behind my 2 feet of leader line, and then this right here is a 6-inch segment right there. Whenever the fish is down there and it sees your bait, this egg sinker has got my finger mullet on a 6-inch leash, so that fella's swimming around 6 inches off the bottom down there, and when the fish sees him, he comes, bites. You're going to feel that bite through the rod tip. You're going to lay your rod down so that you can give him slack. Well, he's got a little bit of slack right there, about 1.5 feet worth to take and start running before the weight is felt by that fish. And by that time, hopefully he's already got the entire mullet inside his mouth, so that you can pick up the rod tip for tension and be able to hook this fish in the corner of the mouth or in the jaw. At least that's the hope with using a circle hook. And so that's the reason why I love going with the Carolina rig. It helps to present that bait down there at the bottom, and if they decide to take off with it, being that this is the egg style sinker, it's not going to get snagged as easily as some of the teardrop styles or the pyramid styles, which are designed to truly keep your bait anchored. We want the fish to be able to run with this if they choose so. All right, so what we're going to do is take our 2-foot segment, run one of the tag ends through the aluminum sleeve, and we're going to go through one end of the barrel swivel, again size 4 barrel swivel. Place the tag end through the other end. You're going to leave about a 1/16 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch millimeter, I mean 1/8 of an inch millimeter, a 1/16 of an inch to a 1/8 of an inch tag end. And on the other side, you want about a 1/4 inch loop. And that's what works best for me. And you're going to take some wire cutters with the little crimper, and you're going to crimp that down lightly. You don't want to really gorilla torque that, because we don't want to mess up the leader line itself. And I'm going to crimp that down twice. There we go. And we're already almost done. I mean, this is such a quick and easy process. we're going to feed through one of the plastic bobber stop beads, and then the egg sinker, the other bobber stop bead. There's no rhyme or reason for the color that I'm using, it just happens to be what I have. Go through a sleeve, go through the last and final sleeve, and then forgot to pull out the circle hook. And then go through that circle hook right there. And the way we did with the barrel swivel, we're going to do the same thing over here on this end with our circle hook. I'm going to crimp this down. Right there. The reason why I say I'm going to crimp it twice, because the crimpers are not wide enough. You can see that, hopefully the GoPro's picking that up, where it's only getting half of that sleeve. So you'll want to do it twice. Once on each end. Apply the same amount of pressure. And there we go. So now what we're going to do is measure out the 6-inch segment from the hook to that sleeve. This sleeve is acting as a stop for the weight. And feel free to experiment with the length. I mean, the whole concept is the same. And there we go. It's about 6 inches right there. If I can grab it. So right about there, that's about 6 inches in length. Crimp that down, lock it in place, and then we go to the other side. Same thing, and there we are. The one thing that I did not talk about is why I'm using these little bobber stops. That's because lead is very soft, and through repeated casts, the lead is going to be subjected to these aluminum sleeves, and so it's going to start peeling the rounded portion of that lead and trying to close it up, and that's going to start to scuff up your leader line, so you don't want that. And the quick and easy is a plastic bead of some sort, and these just happen to be in the office, so they work perfectly whenever you're out there on the water. And that's it. That's how you make a Carolina rig leader, and you'll be back in action if you get snagged in the structure fishing around oyster, bulkheads, anything like that. If you happen to lose one of these, you already have them pre-made and ready to tie on really quick with the barrel swivel right there. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in any of these items, again, they're going to be linked in my video description down below. If any of them take you to the Amazon website, just know that the channel will make a small tiny commission, so I appreciate you for that. Until next time, tight lines, y'all.